thing.
Welcome to Louisiana Gardening Family. We know you've been waiting on this. We've been waiting on it as well because we want to give some relief. You can look down the middle. Looks like it's a little yellowing out. We haven't been able to get in here and actually fertilize with our fish fertilizer, and our Epsom salt. So we are seeing a little yellowing down. What we want to do now is that we're getting watermelons, and you can look around. You can see that over there. We're getting watermelons around, but we want them to grow bigger. So now we go to the pruning. So remember, I think we have about 20 or 22 plants, and we talked about getting at least 20 watermelons. We don't want to overdo it. Right here in this section, just right here, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's too many just for this area. So I guess if you wanted to keep it that way, you could, but if not, you can do the prune. So this is what we do. Not what we do, is this what we're going to do, since this is our first year doing it this way. So we do have a fruit here, but Beverly's opted to keep, can you show them that one? Off of this one vine, this is just one vine here, all of this. And I'll show you, let me pull some of these tendrils. All of this is one vine, this whole thing here. Well, we're not gonna keep all of those. So we wanna come in, we've chosen the fruit that we're gonna keep. You can see this one is actually, hold on. You can see how that looks. That was real messed up anyway. So give that to Shy to look at, a little baby watermelon. And this one is growing good, but it came late and we already got some that's on there. So we're gonna go for this vine. I want to keep some of the leaves just for the action of the plant and the chlorophyll, but I don't want to keep all of them because I want the roots to be able to give some of that plant nutrients to the root system, where that way you can flourish in these plants. So that's all we're doing, is just going here. I'm gonna choose around here, taking that off. So you can see we're really cleaning up a lot of the just overgrowth. So she's managed, she says she wants to keep, and this is another one that's vining out, so we'll stop that vine. All right, so she wants to keep this, and the way I wanted to do it is, we want to keep those leaves. You can, if you want, kind of wrap them around, whatever. And then to stop this vine where this is growing on, because we don't want anything else. You can see right here, if you can get in there, Princess. Right here you got another fruit forming, so we don't want that to form. So you want to go right above. Can you see that, Mom?
Yeah.
You want to go right above, cut that off, and this is what you're really worried about keeping, is this tendril, because this tendril is what's going to tell you whether or not that fruit is getting ripe when it's time for harvest time. So Beverly's going to do hers, so check her out. So, and she keeps that tendril. Remember, that's what's going to dry out. You can probably cut this part off right here. We don't want that to grow on any further. Don't cut it, just cut it up here somewhere. Yeah, so cool. And you can put that over here. Put that on this side. Don't do it up too much, because we don't want the past and things to kind of, still want a little airflow and air circulation. So this is where we're setting it. Trying to get everything out of this ditch as well, because that's where we get a lot of water to pool. So cool. So off of that one vine, we're gonna have just 2 watermelons. Everything else is gone. So we're gonna continue doing that basically with each vine all the way down, and we'll come back and we'll show you how that looks with these vines pruned up. Maybe today or maybe tomorrow, but as we get there, maybe halfway, we'll come back to you again and kind of show you what we're doing again. Thanks. All right, so we've been working at this for about 20 30 minutes, but now you can see from what you saw just a while ago what we're doing with these individual pieces of fruit. Look at this baby. So we're getting them right there, and basically just cutting off that vine after it. Same thing here. That vine was steady running right here. This vine was steady running. I cut it off right there. Hopefully we'll give it some water tonight, and it'll heal over. Some of these small pieces, it's really hard to see where the fruit is coming from, so we'll wait till it gets a little bit bigger, and then I think we'll be able to, I guess, ascertain what we're doing. But if you're looking at these fruit just in this section here, I'm going to look at 1, 2, I think these are the Charleston Grays, and these are the Black Diamonds. So that's another 2, so that's 4 just on this side. Another one here, that's 5. This is another one here. So when you start to digging through this stuff, you start to seeing these are some smaller ones. Hopefully they're gonna get bigger now, as we've gotten rid of a lot of that other growth. Here, and we've also noticed it looks like, and this is just the Black Diamond sign, so we know what we have right here. It also looks like on some of the pieces that we cut out, and you can see how this stuff is still running. So what happens is with this amount of grass growing up, you don't know what kind of fruit you got in here, and when it rains and rains and rains, that fruit may rotten out. So as I've been cutting, look at this, another one. As I've been cutting and pruning this vine, we've been seeing a lot of rotten pieces that look like they would have germinated, but they haven't. So I mean, you see something like this, but also if I can, I don't want to bore you, but here's one. These were down in the, here's another one. This is a better example. Now this was down in the grass, so it was gonna rotten out. So we'll finish this and we'll come back to you in a few weeks and show you how they've grown. So this is just an update on it, and how we kind of starting to work our way how we want to get it as far as pruning back those vines. So small space gardeners, hold on a second. I think we got an answer for your watermelon. Grow, grow, grow. Peace.